Attenborough Arts Centre's Inclusive Youth Arts programme has been generously funded by BBC Children in Need for 6 wonderful years. This short film looks back and celebrates some of the magical moments we've shared together. Our programme provides much needed opportunities for children and young people with complex needs and disabilities to be creative, to feel great about themselves and to enjoy being with others. Specifically taking place at weekends and during school holidays, we provide workshops, performances and events here at the Attenborough Arts Centre and at community venues and SEN schools. At the heart of much of our work is our state-of-the-art Inclusive Arts Centre. From its Changing Places facility, accessible theatre and galleries, to our trained and friendly staff, the centre has created a vital, trusted and safe space for our children and their families. Our programme has always been child-centred, tailored to individual needs of children aged 0 to 18. What this means in practice is we aim to understand individual needs and get to know all of our families, and this informs our activities and shapes what we do. This was Attenborough's first major outreach programme and has enabled us to learn and grow with our community so much over the last 6 years. There have been so many benefits to the children, such as supporting children to access our mainstream events, festivals and theatre performances, safe in the knowledge their needs have been considered. We have also supported young people to transition to our integrated young people's group, the Next Gen Creatives, providing a safe space for young people who have grown out of the programme. Recently, we have developed more artist residencies, commissioning specialist artist practitioners to deliver workshops over several weeks and months, which has built trust and strengthened relationships, creating a sense of community and belonging. We have seen that this way of working has enabled more young people to feel confident, more engaged and happy. We have programmed a wide range of art forms, including dance, music, visual art and performance. In the last 6 years, we have worked with over 200 children, 86 in the last 2 years. We have worked with 33 individual theatre companies, 30 artists, and 22 children and young people have achieved a nationally recognised arts award. In the last 3 years alone, we have delivered 28 performances, 83 workshop sessions, 7 individual social events, taken part and curated 3 exhibitions of children's artwork, supported 2 young people to transition to the Next Gen Creatives and held 5 annual sensory garden parties. In March 2020, everything changed. We knew that our families were even more isolated, losing support, shielding and not being able to go to school. It became a priority for us to stay connected and to support them. But there wasn't a blueprint for developing digital online activities. We had to be innovative, take risks, all whilst ensuring it was inclusive, to develop a whole new pedagogy for digital activities. We learned that families with disabled children need far more support to access online activity than just clicking a link. From settle time to physical tactile materials to integrated Makaton and BSL, but also artists who are highly skilled and can tailor the activities to individual needs. We collaborated with artists to develop a series of video call workshops with bespoke and tactile materials sent to families in advance, designed to bring creativity and fun into children's homes, involving the whole family, creating a truly collaborative and fun experience at home. We had inclusive dance, wheelchair dance, sensory stories, visual art and play, music and rhythm, and sessions specially designed for teenagers. We knew our digital offer wasn't quite right for everyone, and to reach these families, we commissioned artist Sian Watson-Taylor to design sensory and tactile art packs to be posted to families at home. Inspired by our exhibitions in our gallery, each pack has the opportunity to gain an arts award, with prompts and exciting and unusual materials to explore at home.
So I had the lovely opportunity of working with families with children with complex needs and their siblings and their parents here at Attenborough, exploring materials, getting inspired by the exhibition and having that wonderful feeling of what it's like working in a gallery and being led by the children. In a time when COVID kind of took away your power, made you feel like you didn't have any choices. Things change all the time. This is constant. Creativity, the joy of making is always there.
None of the work developed over lockdown would have been possible without the extensive conversations and consultations we had with our families and the trust that we have built with them over the years. It's so great to finally be back face to face, to be reconnecting, and what better way to do that than with our sensory garden party. And you can see straight away on our families' faces, on the children's faces, that they share that feeling. It's just such a relief to be back together.
So today's just been such a lovely day to actually get out and see people for real again in person. It's been a really long, difficult time in lockdown, particularly with a child with special needs who hasn't understood why we haven't been able to do all of our normal things that she would normally participate in. Bella's really social and she likes to be out and about meeting people. The Zoom sessions that we took part in at the beginning of lockdown when school was closed were fantastic because they enabled her to engage with activities that we wouldn't be able to do at home. And she found it really exciting to do that kind of thing because it was all new to her, so they were brilliant. We did a few different things, dancing, some creative and some music workshops, which was super. But obviously as lockdown's gone on, she's really missed actually interacting with people, as we all have. So today's a perfect day, sun's shining, some of her friends are here, and it's just lovely to see people for real.
This is what we do, and the reason we do it is because every child has a right to be an artist, to practice, to be creative, to access culture and to work and collaborate with brilliant artists. We're really passionate about that at Attenborough, and there are so many barriers that people experience in their everyday lives, particularly children with complex needs and disabilities. So we set this project up to sort of remove some of those barriers and to find new ways of doing things and to experiment and to push boundaries and to be ambitious for our children and young people. And we've been doing this work for 6 years now, generously supported by BBC Children in Need, and it wouldn't have been possible without their funding. And we've done some incredible things, and the Sensory Garden Party has been an absolute joy to be part of and to see evolve over the years.
I feel truly privileged to have been part of this journey, and I feel so passionate. As a team, we feel so passionate about removing barriers to accessing the arts, and I think this year has made it even more important, shown us just the importance of staying connected, and coming back together and seeing people again has been really emotional. And none of this would have been possible without the generous support and funding from BBC Children in Need. Looking to the future, it's obvious from seeing our families again that there's huge relief that we're back face to face, but we also know that the blended approach to accessing activities is still needed, and what I mean by that is having opportunities to access workshops online, through video call workshops, through digital resources, through postal packs, that is still needed, and we're going to continue to look at how we can implement that into the mainstream programme.
I'm a grandparent of a child who's been here today. I think for all of us, the lockdown's been tough. For children with special needs and their parents, I'm a grandparent, it's been particularly challenging. And to be back together with Hannah and the team, it's such an inclusive, happy environment. They can't do enough to make the children welcome. Elijah has just loved it. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody. It really is a vitally important programme. It makes such a difference. So thank you very much.